Good morning. Welcome again to Morning Devotions. Thank you for our time together. Please let me read a rather lengthy passage to you this morning, at least for this format. Exodus chapter 9, beginning with verse 13. Then the Lord said to Moses, "Get up early in the morning, go to Pharaoh and tell him, 'The Lord, the God of the Hebrews, says, let my people go so they can worship me.'" There's that God never moves the goalpost. "If you don't, I'll send a plague that will really speak to you and your officials and all the Egyptian people, and I will prove to you that there is no other God like me in all the earth. I could have killed you by now. I could have attacked you with a plague that would have wiped you from the face of the earth, but I let you live for this reason, that you might see my power and that my fame might spread throughout the earth. But you're still lording it over my people, and you refuse to let them go. So tomorrow at this time, I will send a hailstone worse than any in all of Egypt's history. Quick, order your livestock and servants to come in from the fields. Every person or animal left outside will die beneath the hail." Some, listen now, some of Pharaoh's officials believed what the Lord said, and they immediately brought their livestock and servants in from the fields. But those who had no respect for the word of the Lord left them out in the open. Now I want you to notice a few things about this passage. First of all, I want you to notice the mercy of God. God said, "This is what I'm going to do. Let me give you an opportunity to not suffer loss." So he shows mercy. He shows his grace. But there's something even deeper here. I call it letting people take baby steps of obedience. This is the first time he's told them you can do something to escape the plague. He gives them an opportunity to take baby steps of obedience. Instead of making a pure decision of rebellion, they can take a baby step of obedience. This is a very easy thing to obey. If you believe what I said, just bring your flocks and herds in. No harm, no foul. It's going to be an easy thing to do. It's good for self-preservation. Very easy to obey. He let them take baby steps of obedience. But notice in this whole passage, God is trying to not just speak to Pharaoh. He's speaking to Pharaoh, the officials, and the people. And now we're beginning to see God work on the hearts of the entire nation of Egypt and prepare them for what we call today the plundering of Egypt by the Israelite people. So that when they left, everybody in Egypt blessed them on the way out the door. God gave them favor. And on their way out the door, they took all the wealth of Egypt with them, and they walked out a wealthy, endowed nation. How? Because God had begun to work on the hearts of the people of Egypt. He let them take baby steps of obedience.